So let's get to the next topic here on the headliners for this episode of the Rock News Roundup, and that is System of a Down is going back on tour. That's right. They're making their triumphant return to the stage in 2025, playing some huge stadium shows in the summer of next year. And they got some really heavyweight openers to open up for this show. Check this out. August 28th at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, they're going to be playing with Korn. So that's a pretty good double bill. August 31st at Soldier Field in Chicago, they're going to be playing with Avenged Sevenfold. And then September 3rd at Rogers Stadium in Toronto, in my neck of the woods, they're going to be playing with Deftones. Those are three absolutely solid double bills that are going to be happening. So tickets for that go on sale Wednesday, December 11th through Live Nation. And this is pretty much, they're doing the typical stadium rock tour dates that every band seems to be doing right now. I know Oasis, a lot of the dates they're doing for the stadium rock shows in North America are happening at the same venues. Same for My Chemical Romance, who recently announced and sold out their stadium tour for next year. And so every band is doing Soldier Field in Chicago. Every band is doing MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Every band is doing Rogers Stadium in Toronto. The thing is about Rogers Stadium, though, is that this venue doesn't actually exist yet, at least as far as I know. I haven't been keeping up to date with the construction of Rogers Stadium, but this venue does not exist yet in Toronto. They're building it especially for these events happening in 2025. It's actually going to be a temporary concert venue in Toronto near Downsview Park that is going to be there for about 4 or 5 years, as far as I know. And then after that, it's going to be torn down and turned into a condo development or a new development. So basically, it's going to be there temporarily. And as far as I know, they haven't started building anything yet. It's already winter here in Canada, here in Hamilton and Toronto, in our region in Southern Ontario. So I don't feel like they're going to be building anything in the immediate future. I feel like they're going to have to wait until the spring to be able to build this venue. It is a temporary venue, so they might be able to get it up a little bit quicker. But then they have Oasis playing there next year. They have Coldplay playing there next year. And now they have System of a Down and Deftones playing there next year. And so as somebody who has tickets for the Oasis show, their reunion show in Toronto next year, I'm a little bit worried that this venue might not actually be built. Not to say that they can't just relocate to, I guess maybe Rogers Center would be the next biggest thing, or the biggest thing that could accommodate that kind of show. But right now, I'm a little bit worried that they're actually going to be playing this venue is actually going to be happening. It's going to be real for these bands to play. And when you think about System of a Down, they don't get along well enough to play together on an album, but they do get along well enough to go out and make a ton of money playing live shows. And I know live shows are completely different beasts than going into the studio and making a creative endeavor and making a creative product, which I feel like maybe System of a Down doesn't have the capacity to do right now because of their various, not to get into it, various political disagreements and such. But I know that they can probably get in a room enough together to be able to go out and play these shows and make a little bit of money. And really some pretty heavy duty double bills on here as well. Deftones in Toronto is very, very tempting. I pretty much spent all my money trying to get those Oasis tickets when they went on sale a couple of months ago, and so that's very much the concert I want to go to. But my girlfriend Danielle, she's a big fan of Deftones. I'm a huge Deftones fan as well, and so this is very, very tempting to try and maybe see if we can get some tickets. Maybe it'll be a little bit easier than trying to get Oasis tickets. So, and then when I'm thinking about this, Deftones opening up for System of a Down next year, what is going on right now with the Deftones? Because I know they have a new album in the works. I know that they're working on something, and maybe the new album is already in the can. I thought that it was going to come out in 2024, but it hasn't. And so it looks like 2025 is going to be the year for the Deftones to come back and make a new record. I think it would probably be out before they do this show with System of a Down. But as far as double bills go, come on, look at these double bills. With Korn, again, August 28th at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, August 31st at Soldier Field in Chicago with Avenged Sevenfold, and then September the 3rd at Rogers Stadium in Toronto with Deftones. These are some pretty hefty duty double bills. So good to see System of a Down back on the stage again and touring again with some really, really great bands. So those tickets will be going on sale this week.